How's that? Can you hear me now? Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear me now? Give me some hearts if you can hear me. Hearts if you can hear me. Yay, we have sound. Oh, thank God. I cannot take another technical difficulty day. Oh my gosh. Instagram just, I hope you have sound. No one's saying anything, but we have sound. Oh, good grief. Let me start over. Jeez. I need a cocktail now. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Now I need a drink. Oh. Well, if you were watching with no sound, I guess I can say I'm good at miming. I don't know. Okay, hi, I'm Carrie, Hot Match Mom. If you're watching up here, I just got my sound on. Now you can see and hear me. This is a leftover piece. This is something that goes in our mystery box. There's nothing wrong with it. It did not meet our standards. It got cut off right here, okay? This is a new plushie. So cute. The plushie's holding a plushie, okay? Isn't he adorable? Let me know if you like finished pieces. This is a finished piece. If you order this, it comes like this, or if you like the craft kits, which is you would get everything unassembled and then you would put it together yourself, okay? Oh, I like it. I need, there's 12 on the team, so.
Should we add a whole thing hanging up?
Yeah, why not? Yep.
So 12?
Yep. We're making something for the soccer team. Amelia has her soccer party tomorrow. And then this right here, we are making badges. These are not listed yet. We're making badges, custom badges. We'll have a design and then you'll let us know what letters, words, whatever, and it's made so that your badge is right here and then it hangs down. Okay. A little badge mate. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's what I was talking about. So now, let me move this. You guys remember this mesh? This was actually Christmas mesh. I used this with the nutcracker piece that I did, last year, December. I got this mesh from Stephanie with Festive Creations by Stephanie. I don't know if anybody has this in stock. I did not look. This was just an opened roll that I had floating around. I said, okay, I grabbed this from the stash. I'm going to use it. We have green and red and blue. So we have green, red, and blue. Yes, it's Christmas, but I'm going to use it in here. And then I have some patriotic ribbon off to the side, as well as my spool board, because this is all one piece. This is the 15-inch wreath base, but it has the design in the middle, and we do have some of our designs like this. If you guys are shopping and you want a design and this cutout, this base is not listed, let us know. We can get that added to the store for you, okay? Because we didn't get any requests for this before. We have like a bazillion things in the shop. It is very time consuming to get everything loaded, so we do miss some things. Just let us know, okay? And we'll get it on a design for you. So this is what I'm gonna be doing today. Let's get started. So take your pipe cleaner, fold it in half, make it a U. Now, yesterday, if you watched me yesterday, I said I was gonna try something new, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna do 16 pipe cleaners. So every bar is going to get a pipe cleaner, and then the outside edge is going to get a pipe cleaner. So every bar here and every outside edge in the middle, like this. Every bar, so there's 8 bars, and then every outside edge, okay? And I'm going to assume I have enough mesh. we will see. Now, if there's not enough mesh on here, then I'll just bring in another color. I still have that solid blue that I used. So I'll just like offset it. So I'll do 8 and then probably 8 and 8 of each. I don't know. We'll see. We'll test it. We'll give it a shot. The plushie isn't he cute? So here are my thoughts, because you guys know I just love sharing everything with you. We're gonna have more of these. The team is on fire creating new stuff. And so more, hopefully if we get some stuff done today, we can get it listed and then we can show it off tomorrow. It is Memorial Day weekend, okay? We are just gonna be staying home. My parents don't have the pool done yet, so we're not swimming this weekend. Although we did get invited to a party. I don't know if we're gonna go or not. Yes, I live in Las Vegas, okay? But I don't do the heat. I hide in my house in the AC, and that's where you're gonna find me if it's too hot, okay? I don't know how to swim, so I'm not interested in going to someone's house to go swimming unless the kids want to go swimming. It doesn't excite me. I like to float around, but then the kids splash me, so I never have fun. So it's not my jam. And parents that have kids that swim, you know what I'm talking about. Right? Right. So let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. Long weekend. Monday is a holiday, no mail. That means the shop is closed. Richard told me this morning, earlier, we were about within 3 business days of shipping. So if you ordered something last week, it's gone already or is going out today. So, yay. So if you need something soon, I mean, our shipping turnaround has really improved and I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay, look at how many pipe cleaners. That just took way too long. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to show Instagram. That's what it looks like there. That's what it looks like on the back. This is what it looks like to Facebook and YouTube. Every single bar and every single outside. So you see how I split it, okay? Now, let's cut some mesh, and I'm gonna cut it in 10-inch pieces. So I need 16 of these guys, okay? So line it up, 10 inches, 10 inches, stay 10 inches. You can see I'm using my 20 and my 30 a lot because my board is worn out. Okay, so if you have your wreath rail blueprint, you're gonna do 16 ties at 10 inches. Now, if you don't wanna do this much mesh, you can always refer to any of my other videos that I've used the base similar to this, and then it's going to be the 8 ties, and depending on your mesh and what kind of style, I would do 8 at 15 inches if you want thin, or you can do 20 inches. Like this is a nice mesh. I think it's poly jute because it does have a string in it versus plastic. So is that 6? So if you get stuck, refer to any of my other videos are gonna help. There's 9. Getting towards the end. Oops, my hand went. There's 12. I'm just stacking them over here off to the side. Thank you for the sprinkles. If you're watching and not saying anything, hello to you too. can say hi, give me some emojis. What is that? 12, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, barely. Look at that. We don't even have enough for another piece. Wow. That was nice. Look, this is it. It's like a little 4-inch piece, little 5-inch piece. Let me bring the trash can over here. Okay, done with that. Now, save that. All I'm gonna do is take my mesh. It's gonna be curl side down. Since this is the end of the roll, it gets really curly. I'm just gonna take curl side down, open it, and then ruffle it right down the middle. I'm not even gonna make sure that it's like super flat. You could even like fold this over and make this big roll and then scrunch it like that. That would be cute. How about we do that? Because I'm already seeing that this mesh is really, really full here. Let me take this one out. Okay, so I'm going to do the outside first. Now I'm testing with you guys because I haven't done this like this before. So just go with me. Okay, fold it into thirds like this. So it's like a big round piece, and then ruffle it right down the middle. So it's like this. I'm going to do the outside like this because I want to cover the outside ring. And then this part is, I'm gonna come back and do that second. So I'm probably gonna get, I'm going to cut some ribbon after this. Flip that over. Okay. So just go with me. Oh my gosh. Go with me and we're gonna see how this turns out, okay? Not too bad. This is what it's looking like. I'm just putting it on the outside ring. Oh shoot, let me turn this. Gotta turn my laptop so I can see comments, otherwise I'm stepping back and forth because of the glare. I do that every time. So this is a 10-inch piece. All I'm doing is kind of folding it into thirds. So I have this big giant roll here, okay? And then this is the open part back here. So I'm putting that right down on the board, and then right down the middle, a little ruffle. So it looks like this, okay? And then this is going right in the tie, and you'll see it's horizontal, and I'm angling the mesh out, away from the middle. So take your thing here, like roll it. It's just like a big roll. Don't make it too tight because I want the roll to be kind of chunky, right? So you're gonna have an overlap here from this layer and this layer, and then lay it down. This happens to have a stripe right in the middle, so I can follow it, and then this is what it looks like. And then come and put this right here in the middle. I love trying something new, you guys. So line it up, so like a big roll here. You know how the mesh gets right when you cut it off a new roll, and it's not so, it's not rolled up tight. That's kind of like what we want to do. So you can either do it like this, where I'm folding it, flip it over, and then scrunch it that way, or you know, roll it up just in your hand and then do it that way. I think either way. Okay, so there's the first layer. Not too shabby. Look at that. And this is what it's looking like. Okay, so because of when I lay the second layer of mesh, it's gonna kind of lay on here. Let's get the ribbon cut next that I'm gonna use. And I wanna break up all these dark colors. So the ribbon I picked out is this beige. We used it yesterday, but this is gonna bring in the color of the combat boots. And also on the background here, there's like a faux wood. Excuse me. And then this one is just, excuse me, stripes because of the heart here. So I need 16 of these. Now, what I'm thinking too is because I love to replace one of the ribbon tails with the bow. So when I'm looking at this, and Instagram, this is what I'm looking at. When I'm looking at this bottom one right here is probably where I would put a bow, or maybe off to the side. So I'm gonna say 15 tails because one of these is where I'm gonna put the bow, and I don't need tails underneath that, okay? So let's do 15 tails, and where's my thing? Base of this size, you can take, this is something you could do too. You can take your ribbon tail board. This is one of the old ones we used to do on our CNC, and we actually carved out the numbers. You can take this, and I would go right here to your tie, so this is the middle, and you can see how long your tails are gonna be. I'm gonna use the 10 inches because I just feel that when I'm doing 12 inches, it's gonna be too long. I like the look of the 10-inch tails on the 15-inch base, so that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get 15 of these going here, and every single tie is gonna get the same thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think this is going to be awesome. So if you have someone that, you know, needs some military support, anybody out there, any military families, if you're looking for a gift, maybe someone new moved into your neighborhood, or if you do a lot of craft shows, or you just sell to a lot of military families, maybe they don't want something that's full on, you know, excuse me, like red, white, and blue, but this one adds that camo and that green in there. This might be fun. And I'm just gonna cut the ribbon tails here. That's what I'm doing off camera. Hi, Charlotte. Your grandson is in Korea right now. Wow. We are a military family. My dad is a veteran. My brother's a veteran. My father-in-law is a veteran. I told my kids if they don't shape up, sending them to military school. So they're gonna be veterans. I'm just kidding. My kids are good. But I always say, okay, look, this, if you don't have a life path, you can always go into the military. So I was just kidding. I don't threaten them with that. I think it's funny. Okay, so dovetail all of those, and then we have this whole stack here, and now we're going to do the next one. So the past couple days I had things prepped before. I did not do that today. I didn't know what direction I was going with this because of doing the doing the second layer of mesh. So we're just going with the flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was my brother. He joined the military. He didn't know what he wanted to do. He was like, oh, going in the army. He was actually, he saw 2 wars. He was in Kuwait for the Middle East stuff. He was Iraqi freedom and I forget what the other one was. He was over there twice. That was super scary, especially if you guys remember some of that. I remember there was, I'm pretty sure he was there for that. There was one of the suicide bombers or something on the base at Kuwait, so we were really worried. Plus, because my brother's the baby, so you know how it goes when your baby siblings, anything happens, like, oh. I'm teasing him because he's here now. He's the one that's been working with us, so there you go. Hi, Sharon. Okay, the reason why I split this up is because these are really thick, and I kind of made some of those dovetails kind of wonky there, so I'm just gonna separate these and try not to mess up these dovetails, man. So if you're joining late, I'm doing this 15-inch base that has the design in the middle, and I'm doing something new that I have never done before, and I'm putting an extra row, an extra layer of mesh on this rail. See how full I can get it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Whew. Tails are done. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been cutting ribbon forever. So what I did was one layer of mesh on the outside. Now I'm going to take my ribbon, and it's 15 tails. 15 tails at 10 inches each. I'm just going to put this on here like that. Now I did have, I have this tubing, but I'm not liking it for this design. Normally this tubing here is what I use for anything like army. I'm not digging it with this, so I'm just gonna put that to the side. I did have my, let me grab it. I did have red from yesterday, so I'm just gonna use that new pack of red because I know I don't have any more red in here. Let me see. Maybe I do. I'm looking in that box that's next to me. No, there's no red. So I'm just gonna use this. So let me get the tubing done because I want to do it all at the same time. Yay for military. Love it. I respect it. All of that. So now let's, oh, there it is. Let's find the ends here. And we're just gonna get this untangled a little bit. So I need 15 of these, and I'm going to do 18 inches. So we're just gonna start doing this. There's 2, oops, there's 4, six. Oh, I really missed that one. 8. That's okay. And then you see it gets all tangled, so we're just going to untangle this. $10, 12. 14 and drop 1 and then do my 15. There we go. And you see, this is how much I have left out of that pack. I have enough for a whole nother project too. I normally don't do this many, but we are just working on something fun. Take your tubing, fold it over like this, bring it together. and that's going to go right on top. Anytime I do my layers, I do not untwist it. I put the mesh, twist it, ribbon, twist it, tubing, twist it, and now I don't have anything else to put on this, so I'm going to clip it off and fold this down. I'm not going to worry about fluffing it. Ooh, that got stuck. I'm not going to worry about fluffing it right now. I'm just going to get this on here, okay? Okay, guys, also, right now, you're watching. Do you love the overhead shot? Richard and I have been talking about things for so long that I'm just going to start putting things into place. And I'm going to do more overhead shots. So you can see what the heck I'm doing. But let me know if you like it or not, okay? I know some people prefer it. Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. Linda doesn't like the overhead. Girlfriend. So the reason why I haven't been doing like switching between is because every time I do, that's what's been kicking me out when we've had technical problems in the past. So I don't know if it's a Facebook thing or a Mevo thing. So for right now, I only have one camera activated at a time. I could probably do like, I'll have to figure out how to do it though. Hook the camera, the Mevo up to StreamYard or something like that, and then do like side by side. So a project like this would obviously take longer because I'm doing twice as many cuts, twice as many ribbons, mesh, the whole shebang. But I really wanted you guys to see how it looks. And you see I'm twisting it off tight, clipping it like it's a little nub right here. You see that? And then folding that back and kind of pinching it on itself right there. And you'll see I'm alternating the ribbons too. It doesn't really matter. I just like to do it sometimes. So do whatever you want. You like to see me too, yay! Well, if you're watching on your computer, grab your phone. You can see me on Instagram. And if you're watching on Instagram on your phone, jump on your computer and you can watch the overhead. So, I mean, you could do both if you want. It's hot today. What is my computer says 102. Last night it said it should be 105 today. So as long as we get to hide in here, it's good. The guys, Nancy was in the shop. It is way too hot. They still haven't done, I'm gonna have to send an email. Richard talked to them, but they still haven't turned the water on for the swamp cooler, so it's just blowing that hot air out there in the shop. So when you guys get your orders, know that we have a sweatshop right now because they're sweating out there. Nasty thunderstorm. Uh-oh. Hi, Carol. Depends on the project. I know. I wish I could make it better. I really wanted to show, like, maybe we'll alternate. We'll do, okay, surprise, you get to see me today, or, okay, we're going to do overhead. First of all, I have to say, I am loving the way that this is coming out with that green in there. I think the green really breaks up all the red, white, and blue. I absolutely love patriotic pieces. If that was my only business, I could forever make patriotic. But this right here with the little peak of beige really brings out the combat boots, and then the green. I'm loving this. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts. Hi, Judy. So twist it, clip it, just leave a little tiny nub, and then I bend that down, and I'm like pinching it right there, and then kind of fixing this a little bit. I'm not too worried about it right now because once we get everything on here, we're gonna fluff everything out. Oh, I already went all the way around. Okay, so now put that to the side. Let's grab our mesh and get busy with the second layer. So every pipe cleaner is gonna get our mesh, and then we're going to decide, okay, where are we going to put this where are we going to put this bow at? Now you see I'm kind of moving things around. This is not going to be thin at all. All this mesh and ribbon and stuff, I'm going to have it coming up and out, but look at how this is starting to look. Let me show Instagram. See how I'm fluffing this up? It is not thin. Here too, fluffing it up. Look at how thick that's gonna be now, okay? So just take your mesh here, fold it over, or fold it in your thirds, grab that middle piece. And this is why I said don't worry about fluffing up your ribbon, because we're gonna be moving all kinds of stuff around, okay? I want to make sure that we are covering the white of the base, but we're not covering the sign. Now this one, I'm just kind of pinching it because this is like the beginning of the roll here where I started, and it's not as curly. So do the first layer, because now look, I can have all of this coming out from behind, and now we're still covering this piece. I am loving this. Look at this. I know Instagram you don't have an overhead, but this is coming out so cute. Oops, let me get this out of the way. It's like everybody's sticking to each other. Isn't this fun? I love it. Kara, wasn't that so cute? So cute. I am not a fan of the rushed projects like that, but that little Hello Summer piece was adorable. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Damon went live on his Pinterest page. They have live TV now. Or I don't know if they've had it before. I've only recently stumbled across it. And he made one of our wreath rails on there. This is adorable. Wow, this is so full. So full. Okay, we only have, what, 3 more pieces? And I'm loving this right here, this style of ruffle. Don't know what it's called. Don't know if someone else did it. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just doing it. I know someone said something the other day, last week, I don't know, and I was like, I do whatever I want. Basically, yes. I want you guys to do what you want. Okay? Learn and grow and do what you want. If you don't like the way I'm doing this, then do it your way. Make it your own, and it's okay to be inspired by. Do the same thing that I'm doing. That's the whole thing about learning, right? I'm here to teach you. And then you can find out, well, I don't like that. Carrie did it this way. I don't like that. I'm going to do it this other way. How do you think I got to making this? I learned a way of doing things, and then I said, okay, not a fan of that. I'm not going to do that, but I love doing this. So I'm gonna do it this way. And everybody has their own. There's just too much to worry about what other people are doing. Do it the way you want. Wow, wow, wow. This is adorable. I'm loving it. Love, love, love. Look at this. I know you're getting a glare here from up above, but this is what it's looking like. And then here's on Instagram. Look at how thick that is. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna hold it for the camera. It is not thin, so don't go thinking this is thin. Now, before I start adding tails, what am I gonna do with my bow? I'm thinking of adding just not long tails, but just putting a bow up here at the top or at the bottom. I'm a super fan of doing it at the bottom, but I'm thinking this needs maybe some red, white, and blue. I have some 4-inch ribbon and just doing a bow at the top. So let's try the top because I normally do it at the bottom. So I'm going to fill this out, and this one is going to be blank. We're not going to have any tails in there, okay? So we're just going to start putting our little ribbon tails. And this could be where you want to put different ribbon tails. Maybe you don't like doing the same two on the whole thing. So alternate them, find something different. And like white is peeking out right here. I'm not gonna worry about it until I start fluffing everything. And then we'll come back and fluff the mesh and the ribbon and bring everybody together, okay? Does that make sense? One each larger on top. I don't know. Let me see. What is, Carol? One each larger on top. I don't even know what I said. And you were so funny. At first I thought you were cray cray, but as usual, you did good. Aww. Okay, truth be told, I am cray cray. So, you're amongst friends. We're all a little cray cray, and that's okay. I'm good cray cray. How's that? I'm not crazy cray cray. Oh, too funny. You guys, this is just so cute. I can't wait to try this again with a different design. This is just coming out. 2 bows. Ooh. Carol's challenging me to 2 bows. Yee. Okay, now you just made me sweat a little. That's okay. And I want to tell you, I'm okay with the white showing on the inside. My own personal feelings, I don't think it's taken away from the piece and the design. We're not even done fluffing and all of that jazz here, so we'll just make it through. And remember, this is the one that's not going to get one. We're just going to make it through and then start fluffing everything. Because I can tell you what I used to do in the past is I would fluff as I went, but then I was like fluffing even more. So try to touch it once. And that way you're not wasting time, you're not getting frustrated and all that. But I am bringing my tails. You see I'm kind of having them come out. I'm going to see if that's how I'm going to keep it when I do the rest. Okay, so this one doesn't get one. Let me go back over here. Let's jump over here. Now I'm going to go this way. Aw, thank you, Anne. This is really nice. So, okay, when you guys are doing your pieces, think, do you want to make it super full? Look at how nice and full this is. Even though I did 10 inches times 16, it's still not that much, right? So what's 10 times 16 is 160. What have I done? What's 8 times 2? That's 106, or 8 times 20. So really the same thing, but different. Does that make sense? So what I'm saying is this piece here has 16 ties. I did 10-inch cuts of mesh versus doing only 8-inch ties at 20 inches, right? Same but different. And look at the impact. Such a big impact here. I don't know what it would look like if you wanted to do like a thin pancake wreath. It might be weird just the way you're gonna lay the mesh, but give it a try. I don't know. I'm loving this as a fuller wreath. And I wasn't too sure how this Christmas, well, it's not really Christmas. I got the mesh at Christmas time. I used it for my nutcrackers. But you see, this is goes to when you guys are unsure of colors, the mesh matches the colors in the design, right? So we have green, red, white, and blue. Or we have green, and then we have the red and the blue, which is exactly the colors in the mesh. So it complements. Don't be afraid to use that. So we have a piece out there, oops, we have a piece out there that says Sweet Liberty on it, and it's not red and white and blue, it's more like soft pastel-ish colors. And I want to use that mesh that I used for the watermelon, because it was pink, red, and white. And that's what's in the sign. Even though it looks like, looks like Valentine's, the sign has those colors. So I think I'm going to use it. Okay, this is what we're looking at. Without even fluffing anything, look at this. And I'm going to show you too. Instagram, you can see the piece. And above here, Facebook and YouTube, you can see how thick it is. And then do the opposite. Here's what it looks like up front, and then Instagram, you can see how thick it is. So it's, let me get my, oh my gosh, where's my ruler? My ruler's not there. So let me put this on the board. It's about, so that's at the 20, it's about 4 to 5 inches thick. So, and now we're just gonna separate. Look at how cute this is with just the 10 inches. Oh yeah. And you see how I'm fluffing these out? Now I'm able to kind of hide some of the white part. And I'm just leaving this tubing where it is, and we're gonna go with it, okay? But look at how cute the ribbon is, and it's not taking over and making this look really weird. So these outside ones, I'm gonna have them coming out, and these inside ones, I'm gonna do like a crisscross pattern. Crisscross, or like an X, you're just separating the two pieces and then fluffing these ones out down here. And it's filling out nice. It's covering up any of the white that I'm seeing around this outside. How fun. What a great piece for Memorial Day. Any kind of military family. Okay, and then we have This one up here where the bow is. Carol, I love your challenge. I'm only gonna do one bow. So this one here where I said we're gonna put the bow, I do clip it off. Now if you're making any type of plushies or doing anything with, you need little pieces, save these pieces. You might need them. I have so many pieces everywhere, I no longer save them. Just because you get into saving things and then you just have like too much. No. I'm not worried about this being covered so much. I want you to see that we're going to be able to fluff it out. See, there was some white right here, but I could just move this mesh just a little bit and put that bow or that ribbon right there and cover it right up. These ones down here, I'm not even really paying attention. I'm just like pulling them apart because it's kind of like the second layer. Oh, and I made it all the way around. But look at how cute this is. So now, like this piece of mesh, I'm gonna take it and move it in more because I don't want it to cover that word, and then just manipulate this a little bit. Move this, like this piece of mesh needs to be moved, right? And these ones are okay. I just don't want to cover up the words. Look at how pretty that is. We're not even done. We still need a bow. So, okay, for you no bow people, don't put a bow, just put another ribbon tail and you'll be a-okay. So, look, I have this, but I also have this. Now, this is where I like to pull out my ribbon and see what I'm doing. This is already a dark piece. This dark blue, even though I like it, is, to me, in my eyes, it's too dark. So, unless I do that and then do the red and white over it. But I kind of wanted to just do, what about this one? I don't like that. I really wanted to use this one, but I think it needs to be lighter too. Hold on, let me see. I have this. It's kind of like jute mesh ribbon. I don't even think it has, it can't have wire in it. Oh, maybe it does. Now see, to me, that, look at how cute that is together. I think I'm just gonna do a bow with that. So if you, when you see me doing anything, the reason why I pull the ribbon out, I like to see what it looks like up against here before I start doing. And I wanted to use this, it's too dark, but I think if I just do this right on top and make one big bow, I'm really liking this because I don't want to take away from the middle here, and this is not too flashy to do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna make a really simple bow, okay? Because why not? The sign is not separate, but you could do the same thing that I've done in the past where I've attached the sign. You would just have to figure out a way to lay the sign on the mesh and maybe not do ribbon tails here and just make it with the mesh. Let's add that to our list of things to do, okay? So I'm gonna do a 6-inch tail, although I'm gonna do 7 because usually when I cut it, I'm cutting off an inch. And this ribbon is glitter. So 6-inch loop. Let me make sure. Yep, there we go. And then I like to fold my 4-inch ribbon here down in the middle. I'm able to make it rest correctly for me. Otherwise, it doesn't lay right, and then I get mad. Okay, so I said 7-inch tail just because when I end up dovetailing, it's like cutting an inch off anyways. And then this, see, it still did a wonky thing here. That's okay. Let me get this off of here. I pulled all this other ribbon out, but I'm not going to use it. I think I want to keep it so simple. This better cooperate. Oh yeah, this is fine. The reason why I'm using this is because it has that like ivory jute in the middle. And this is mesh ribbon. So it's kind of acting weird. How did this come undone here? I don't know what happened. So this was 6 inch. This is about 5 inch on the loop. If you had green, you can use the green, like a moss green or army green. That's it. Making sure this is laying right. Come on now. See, look at how cute that is. Fixing that. Might have to smash this a little bit so it'll behave. Not too bad. Twist it. Let me move this. It's getting stuck. Oh dear. So here is my top. I'm going to come up here. So now what I'm going to do is put my pipe cleaner right where the tie is. So I'm going to go right over where that mesh is. So it's kind of like setting the foundation for me. I'm pulling it through with my other hand. I'm not going to worry about this right now. Just get this bow on here. Twist it just to hold it in place until I feel that this is going to be okay. So now these ribbon tails, I'm just going to adjust them a little bit. Okay, I'm not too worried about those ones. Pretty good. Fix this. And this one here just got smashed a little bit. We're just going to adjust it. And this mesh as well. It's getting kind of smashed there, but I want the bow to be able to lay right. And this, I think I'm gonna do an angle cut. So I'm gonna go at an angle like this, and then line this one up. Oh look, I did it kind of perfect. Just because this is mesh and it's kind of weird already. And then do my dovetail on that. And I'm going to actually have it come out a little bit like that. Maybe that down the middle, like that. Okay. Check this one out. Ow! I just poked myself. That to the side, and that to the side. I love it. So what I'm looking at, okay, because I'm so short, I'm like leaning over. Ooh, that tickled my nose. I want to fix this so the bow comes up a little bit more. And I want the tails sticking out more so it's not covering this wording here in the middle. And I think it's coming out just perfect. And I kind of moved this piece of mesh right here just so I didn't have a big like gap of white right there. So let me fix this loop right here. So cute. Oh my gosh. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Look at that. That bow's like big focal. That's why I didn't want it like too bougie. I didn't want it to overtake the sign. So to hang it, you just get your little pipe cleaner like this right here. Oh, let me turn it around. So you're going to twist this off. I like to clip it towards like an inch. Tuck this in, okay? And then take your pipe cleaner. We're gonna go through here. You could do this ahead of time so we don't smash the bow. Twist it on itself. Ooh, the air just kicked up. Flip it around so we don't have any crazy pipe cleaner showing. And then look at that. There we go. And then because I smashed it, didn't really, nothing happened. Ooh, it's so pretty. I love it. Love, love, love. So it's nice and full. Look at how full that is. This is how full it is on the camera, up above. This is what it looks like. And I keep touching it, but you can hang it up and then stand in front of it and start fluffing again. But I think everything complements each other. The white part, I'm not worried about that. You see how I'm just kind of moving the mesh a little bit. This one, if this part bothers you, we're just gonna move it around so we don't really see that. So there we go, support our troops. And this, if this is too long, you just make it a little bit shorter, like this. So it's such a cute little piece of ribbon right there. Okay, that's it, you guys. If you joined late, make sure you watch the replay. I talked about we're gonna have, these are some prototypes. We're coming up with some little badge mates here. So we're gonna have different designs. These have the holes so you can hang it with your badge. And it'll be whatever word or name or initials or whatever your title is. You would tell us, we're just using nurse and RN for an example. And then we have our new plushie. So make sure you guys watch the replay and hear all about that stuff. I will be live at some point tomorrow with another project. It will probably be at night because I have a soccer party to take Amelia to. They're swimming. So they want the parents there. So I will be at that at our normal live time. So we might do like a night live with a mommy drink. How's that? So yay. Okay, so let me see. Love watching you create. Oh, thank you guys. Kay says put some green in the bow. Perfect, love. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. But the kit came with no instructions. Patriotic plushie sunflower. Kit came with no instructions. Oh, what did you think? We did a patriotic plushie sunflower. Did we do that? Carol's going to the beach. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Okay, you guys, I love you. Be safe if you're driving anywhere. Make good choices. If it's hot, stay cool. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm gonna end that one first.